So before we start this podcast, I just want to say, so we've been sitting here talking, right?
Yeah.
And I just looked at myself and I went, oh my God, this sweater I'm wearing. Do you remember when we were kids and they used to put those things around the toilet? Those little, they fit the, I feel like I'm wearing one of those toilet things, the rugs that went under. I'm wearing a toilet rug. Okay, I'm going to take this down.
Oh my gosh.
Not see myself in that.
Oh my goodness,
Oh,
that's
so
hilarious.
hello, everyone. I
So
took
funny.
my toilet rug off. Okay, so we
Uh,
can start
I
talking now.
I didn't think that until you mentioned
Right?
it.
And then
I was like, oh, okay.
it does. It's a total toilet rug. And remember how they would have the ones that went on the toilet seat and the back of the toilet, like the, yeah.
Yes.
That's what this is.
Yes, I
Oh my
do.
God.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
So
shit.
funny.
So yeah.
So
So
funny.
take my toilet rug off and
Oh my gosh.
yeah, wow. Woo. Okay, that was funny. Ah, we must have needed that. We've had quite the morning.
Wow. It has
Yes.
been a morning. It really has.
Whew. Oh,
Would you like to open space, Pam?
I'd love to. We haven't done that for a while. Would you like to let everyone know
Yeah.
what?
So if you are driving, operating heavy machinery in the kitchen with a knife, doing something that really requires your attention, please either turn the volume down or stop.
Mhm.
Turning the volume down is just fine and allow the energy to run through you while you concentrate on what you are doing.
Yes.
Allow the grounding to just naturally happen. And then, give us a minute or two, turn the volume back on and
Uh-huh.
join us.
There you go.
Um,
There you go. I'm not sure.
yeah,
I need grounding.
safety first.
Yes.
Safety first.
Yes.
Definitely.
Mhm.
Whew,
Right.
man.
Wow. Yes. Whew. So first, I just want to say if there's any open space around you right now, let's go ahead and take that down. Thank you, Spirit. This can be from overthinking, over from ruminating, from being over emotional. This could be from someone else just being in your space. Let's just
Hmm.
let everything else go. Anyone else in our space, we send it back to them. If it's someone that we really love, we'll send it back with love. Otherwise, just send it back. It just goes. And we ask that we begin to ground our body devas, ground into the earth, however that is for you, through a grounding cord, through roots from your feet, however. As we open this beautiful space around, let's do a personal space first, our personal bubble. In our personal bubble, we want just about a foot and a half away from our bodies. So you might be out farther than that, bring it in. If it's closer, push it out. And you should be right in the middle of your bubble. Your bubble should be the same distance from the top of your head, the bottom of your feet, behind you, around you. There's a look. Your yeah. Your bubble is a little misshapen there. It should look like a maybe like an egg or a
Bubble was good, but I was nowhere near the middle.
oh, yes. Be right in the middle, please.
Yeah,
Hmm. Yes.
yeah.
And allow yourself to become present. Allow your personal vibration to come in. Whew. Remember, we have no names on the other side. Names are
Mm.
just a human construct. We are all vibration. So we bring in our own personal vibration. Whew, just breathe. And you can take a few deep breaths and then just go back to your normal rhythm of breath. Ooh, as we come in and we become present. And then I'm going to set a circle around everyone. And this doesn't matter when you come to this podcast, you will be with everyone within this space. And we set it at love, at understanding, at learning and teaching, at gratitude. Oh, thank you, Spirit. And so it is. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, I needed that. I didn't realize how much I needed that.
Ooh, wee.
Ooh. So those of you who are just turning on your volume, turning that up, welcome. Welcome back.
Yeah. I feel like that's what I just said to myself. Welcome back. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
We had a big morning. You and
We
I.
did. I really appreciate you saying about the deep breath
Hmm.
and then to return to your normal rhythm.
Thank you, Spirit. Hmm.
Um, because I've realized that part of my big morning was realizing that in the past couple meditations that I've done with you, where you've talked about the breath and you say, return to your normal breath, I reply in my head, that deep breathing is my normal breath.
Whoa. No.
Yes,
Hey.
which explains my out of the blue dizziness.
Yes, it would.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, I'm so
Not a
glad we got
control
that.
freak. I'm not a control freak.
I am not. I am
I
not.
do not have control issues. Okay, maybe I do.
Well, we all do in our own circumstances. It's like we're all codependent in our own way, right? We all have yes. Which unless you'd like to say more about what you went through today, I think what I learned today, we could parlay, look at me
Oh,
using big words, parlay into a broader, um,
I agree.
whatever.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Kind of, it's very personal to me. And at the same time, we can open that up. So what, you all know the abusive childhood I had, et cetera, blah, blah, blah. Not going, I'm no longer a victim of it, but facts are facts. That was it.
Right.
Some of the wounding that I've kept with me is actually thank you to one of my students who is an astrologer, right? Is that what you call
Right.
her?
Yep.
And so as part of our class, I wanted to see how she wants to sort of parlay. Okay, another parlay. Being psychic and opening and being in your channel and reading someone's chart. Like, how do we bring those things together? So, this was our first foray into that.
Woo!
Look at me. All the A's.
You
Yeah.
are you going
So,
to Paris, France? Are you
I
going to Paris sometime?
know. Nope. Not even close. So, I had her read my chart, right? So she went to the Chiron, and that is your cosmic wound. And blah, 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 blah. What ended up coming out of it was communication. It's how I communicate. And that directly relates to the abuse as a child and how I
Mhm.
learned to take in information, regurgitate it or whatever, process it, and then send it back out. That's my wound, right? We all know that I can talk with the best of them, chit chat, chatty Cathy, whatever. Being a Gemini, that's what we do. But being a Gemini does not mean you're a good communicator. And I'm not. I have some learning to do. So Mari-Lyn and I got together today and I said, Spirit has something for us. I can't tell you how I know that, but for those of you who are like, how do you know? Well, I just do. I've always had that gift of knowing.
Yes.
So we sit down and we go and we each take into our own place and I'm writing stuff down. We come back. My mind is like the back of my head is literally blown and it's all over the walls. Your ears do not feel. I know. So listen to that again. Your ears do not feel. There is no emotion to what you hear. You assign the emotion to the words that you're hearing.
Mm-hmm.
Your eyes do not have feelings. We assign emotion to what we see.
Yes.
Our brain is not a feeling mechanism. It does not have we assign as we are processing what we're seeing and what we're hearing. That's where our wires are crossed. We've been programmed as children, and I programmed mine to stay safe, to feel safe. Now, that part is very true, and we all do that. We all figure out how to stay safe. For
Yes.
me to
Well,
stay,
and that's our ego's job, right? Our
yes,
ego, or
yes,
part of our ego's job, is to keep us safe.
yes,
And through the years of humanity, it
yes,
has had to find new ways to keep
yes,
safe
yes.
because we are really
And
safe.
when we're very small, we don't have a broad view of the world.
Mm-mm.
We all it's we're very it's very small.
Very
Our
small.
world is very small.
Yes. Yeah.
Don't know anything. We don't have the experience. We don't have the knowledge. We don't have the wisdom. We don't have it. So we have to figure out a way. So my figuring out a way was to put emotion to everything. Everything I saw, I heard. Yes. Yes. Oh, this is good. Yeah.
This process of assignment
Mm-hmm.
begins as children.
Oh,
Because
100%.
we are all feeling. We can't
Yes.
understand
No.
what we hear,
No,
or
until you're like 7 years old.
our brain doesn't have the capacity to
Nope.
process it. So we are all feeling and we begin assigning
Yes.
those emotions that,
Yes.
yeah.
And that
That,
happens as early as in the womb, by the way.
yes, I absolutely agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
When you were telling me this,
Mm-hmm.
you started off by saying, now you might hear what I'm going to say and go like, duh. And
I really thought you'd go, well, yeah, you do that. Yeah.
I heard you say we do not feel through our ears. And you kept talking, and I stopped hearing what you said. I'm like, pulled up,
It
stop,
was
wait a minute,
profound.
back up.
Yes.
Did you just say we do not feel through our ears? We have no feeling from what we hear?
Yes.
And it took me
Correct.
like a beat to really understand that. I
Yes.
was mind blown.
Yes. Right.
And
Yes.
part of me was like knowing that was true, but I'd forgotten.
Yes. Even their infliction, the volume, how they're saying it, that comes through our brain, that comes through us assigning. It's like a mathematical equation. We assign. Yes.
For those
Yes.
of us that are real control manipulators,
Oh, oh.
we use that infliction to make sure that emotion is assigned
Say that again
with tone.
with
So
tone.
I'll use you and me
Okay.
because I'm pretty sure you have experienced this. in the years that we have known each other,
Okay.
I would use my tone to make sure you assigned what I said a certain.
Oh, I see what you're. Yes. 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 And we do that, right?
Yes, that's
Yes.
yes,
100% we do that. Like,
yes,
I want you to know exactly what I want you to know, or I
yep,
want you to get exactly like I'm doing right now.
yes, yes,
Exactly what I want. Yeah.
right. And yes, me using that tone and that infliction is, well,
Mhm.
number one, not kind.
Correct.
And yet it is still your choice to whether you assign
Yes.
or not.
Yes. Yes. 100%.
And to not accept my tone, wow, how brilliant is that?
I know.
It's like,
Nope. I'm just going to hear the words. What do the words actually mean? Don't look into it, don't feel into it, don't expand it, don't make it. And what we do is we put it into our own experiences
right,
because our ego only knows the past.
right.
Our bodies only, everything we are only knows where we've been.
Yes.
And so it's a really quick, like going through a Rolodex, if any of you are old enough to know what a Rolodex is, to assign it to, yes, to the feeling, to the understanding.
Yes. Yes.
And that's also how, and I think you said this, well, I don't think, I know you said it today. That's how texting can get so wrong
Yes.
because we all do it. We assign emotion and intent. We
Yes.
assign that
We
to
assign
the
it.
words coming through
Yep.
when really we should and what keeps okay, thank you. What Cowboy Fred keeps saying, and I say Cowboy Fred because we share the same, he's the same guy.
Hmm.
Um, when someone tells you who they are, believe them, is what I keep hearing from him. When someone tells you who they are, believe them. So, and we do that all the time, right? Especially with someone who's a real manipulator. If they, or in the way they're telling, or they could laugh at, I like to control, and they make a joke about it. No, what they just told you was they like to control.
Yes.
But we get caught up in their emotion and the way they're saying it, and we laugh because they're laughing, so it must be
It must just be a
funny.
joke.
It was just a joke. No, when someone tells you who they are, believe them. Yes.
Yes.
And we do that all the time. And I certainly did. And here's something though, women do this way more often than men do. Okay. Men do not apply emotion to words. They do not. For all of you
My
out,
husband certainly doesn't.
no,
Doesn't apply emotion to
no,
anything. So
they don't. You have to go back to them and say, wait a minute. He doesn't get the, they typically, now I have men all over in my life. I mean, that's just, and so of course there are going to be some men that don't fit this mold, but most do. They're just not emotion driven. They're a lot more analytical. They take you at your word. If you say these words, they take it for those words. How many times, those of you who've been in relationships for a long time with a man, whether that's a husband, a father, a brother, or something, how many times have you, so Pam, how are you? Oh, my day was okay. All right. And they walk off and you're like, wait a minute. I want to talk about this. How often do you have to go get them and say, wait a minute, I need to talk about my day? They didn't get it. They took you at your word. They did not hear feelings. They did not see the big sigh and the head going down and the whatever.
and the victim puppy eyes.
Exactly. No. They heard you were okay. So I went, great. I'm going to whatever.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Men
Exactly.
are very different. And I have always been, without even, I've always been jealous of it, but today put a new level of the jealous in a good way. I always wanted to be that.
Oh,
Like,
now
how,
see, I always took it personal.
oh no, how funny is that?
Yeah.
No, I never did.
Yeah.
No. And I'm going to back up on that. I think when Mike and I were first married, yes, I'm sure I did, but I
There's
don't.
comfort, though. There's comfort in
Yes,
hearing
yes,
that in your experience, this is how men
yes, yes,
operate.
yes.
Yeah, I took it very personal of
And you know what? I'm going to backtrack. No, I didn't. Sorry, what I took I would add feelings to what he was saying, and that's what would upset me. So I'm going to, but no, because I had three brothers and a dad. I mean, no, I always wanted to be able to do that. Just take the words for the words. Wow. Okay. That's a whole
okay,
new, yeah,
interesting.
wonderful. So for
Huh.
all you empaths out there, for those of you who have been sort of diagnosed or told that you're an empath, you know how we feel about that. If you've been wanting, for those of you who are new, please don't turn us off yet.
No, please don't.
You
Here's
you might you might want to as soon as I say it's wounding. Okay. So somewhere,
unhealed empathy.
yes. Yes. It absolutely is. Somewhere in the not so distant past, someone, a psychic or a therapist, or maybe kind of a something in that realm.
Psychic therapist.
Yes, or a life coach. Um,
I think this happened before life coach became
I
popular.
was just, yes,
Yeah.
I do too. Someone decided, some codependent person, some codependent therapist or psychic had someone in front of them who was really sensitive, who had wounding that therapist or psychic could not, was trying to empathize with them and said, oh, isn't that sweet? You're an empath. That's why you feel as much as you do. And they turned it into this beautiful thing. They turned it into something that it isn't. Because there was a time when an empath meant you were not psychic necessarily, but intuitive because it's clairsentient.
Yes. Yes.
So somewhere down the line, some crazy person decided and it just took off like wildfire. Oh, I am so sensitive because I'm an empath. So
I,
it's
mhm.
talk about not looking at your shit, not owning your shit,
Right.
not talking about bypassing. Call yourself an empath. That's a total bypass right there.
And it can be really hard when you are clairsentient
Yep, 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 yep.
and you're living in your wounding
Yes,
and you can't tell what the hell you're feeling.
yes,
You can't tell what's yours,
yes.
what is real empathy, because all humans have empathy except for maybe psychopaths.
I think, or
Is that,
yeah,
I think that's accurate.
psycho, socio, whichever. One of those.
Sociopaths, there is some
Yes,
diagnosis that you don't
yes.
have empathy,
Heather,
but
where's Heather? She could tell us. Yes.
generally speaking, yes, we all have empathy.
Hmm.
So what's real empathy? What is unhealed empathy? Where is my wounding attached to your wounding and blossomed into this grotesque thing
Uh-huh.
that now I'm enmeshed in your life and I'm codependent and I
Yes. Or even you walk into a room and you just start feeling everyone in the room. That first of all, is not okay. Get your ass out of my energy. None of your business. But that is from wounding. That is when you were a child, you had to read the room real quick to know what was going on in that room. So you knew what to do. And you continued doing that throughout your life. That is not being psychic. That is not clairsentient. Well, it kind of filters through that, but you're wounded. That's a wound. You should not be feeling anybody. That's the same thing. So when we talk about you don't read people without their permission, when we say read, that includes all your clairs. That includes don't feel into me. Don't try to get what I'm feeling. None of your business.
Now, I will add to that.
Yes, please.
When you are psychic
Yes.
and you are learning these
Yes.
things about yourself,
Yes.
it can be very confusing to
Yes.
to a room
Yes.
and you think you're
Yes.
not reading the energy. You
Yes.
think you're not,
Yes.
but you are.
That you
And
are.
if you are, you really need to hone in on that with your
Yes.
teacher
Yes.
on how to,
Hmm.
how to put the kibosh on that.
Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
And I know when I'm sort of, maybe I'm just not paying attention. I'm just having one of those days, whatever it is. I go into a grocery store. By the time I come out, I am so fucking exhausted.
Oh,
Right? We do that a lot. We're picking up on people's stuff in the grocery store. We did not take the time to sort of shore up our energy and our bubble. That's not put up boundaries. That's not the same thing. Those are different things. Before we went in there and we started taking, and that's a form of being an empath, and being clairsentient, I guess. Trying to, yeah. So
mhm.
clairsentient, oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
If people don't know clairsentient, so they're like, what the hell are they talking about? We have, so I'll just do a little quick little lesson here. So we have clairs. Clairs are our energetic or psychic senses. Same senses that our body has, it's just energetic.
Hmm?
So clair means clear. So clear seeing is clairvoyance. Clear feeling is clairsentient. And then there's clairaudient and okay, so there's more. But I just wanted to go to that one. So
Yes.
that's what that means. So energetically, I'm feeling, yes. So
Mhm.
that's what clairsentient is for those of you who are sitting here wondering what the hell Pam is talking about.
And it can be really confusing, clairsentience versus
Yes.
empathy.
Yes.
Um, One way to tell is how attached do you feel to it?
Yes. Yes.
If you're trying to make it your own, or if you're trying to get in there and
Yes.
figure it out,
Because you want to go over and
wounding.
help the person. That's a big, none of your business. If you get, and that's where codependence really comes in.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, and I've had people do that. I've had people do that. Oh, are you feeling okay? Whether I am or not, none of your business. Like, yeah, that's someone who is codependent who really needs connection.
Yeah.
So, and this is all wounding. So there's no judgment on our. I know it sounds like I'm being judgy wudgy, but I'm really not. It's wounding, and
Hmm.
it's time to look at that. If this is resonating with you, if you're getting pissed off at me right now, if you're having some big feeling right now over what I'm saying, I would encourage you to take time and ask yourself why you're triggered and really look into that because this is a big one. This is a big one. And bravo to you because as a child you did that to stay safe.
Hmm.
And I applaud you for that. However, you're now an adult and it's time to get over that. And it's time to work through it, and it's time to heal it. And boy, and Mari-Lyn, I know she'll agree with this. Being able to walk out into the world and not feel everything is amazing. To not
It is.
have to worry about, I'm going to walk into this room and what's going to happen? Am I going to feel? Am I not going to feel? Am I la 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 la? To
Yes.
not be in everyone's shit all the time. Talk about freedom.
Yes.
Woo! So good.
So
So
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, your ears don't feel. Your eyes don't feel. Your brain does not feel. Even your touch, your
Right.
physical like touch. If you touch something that's
Our
warm or cold or prickly or whatever, there's no feeling there.
no emotion.
Emotion, thank you.
No emotion. And
Yeah.
I do attach emotion to physical touch. Like this sweater I'm wearing,
Looks nice and
um,
soft.
it is so soft to touch,
Mhm,
and I absolutely attach emotion to it.
mhm.
It's like hot chocolate and marshmallows and
And my toilet rug, it, it doesn't smell like a toilet, thankfully. Yes.
so funny.
Oh, now every time I wear that, I'm going to think of it. It doesn't look like a toilet rug when it's not on camera. It really doesn't. I had no, oh, that was so
No,
funny.
I have seen that sweater forever and never thought, well, I'm going to think of it now every time
Yeah,
I
of course you are.
so funny, but
And it's old, it's worn out. It's one of those super cozy that there's just no way I can.
it's a hot chocolate and marshmallows sweater.
Yes, ma'am. It is to me. Yes. Yeah,
Hmm.
and the elbows are starting to wear out, and I don't want to get rid of it. Not yet, but now that I think it's a toilet rug, I might do that. Yeah.
Oh, it's so funny.
Yes. So, what do you mind if I keep
No,
going?
please.
Okay. I'm sort of, I talking about it, we all know is really how I work through things. And so this just happened not long before we
Yeah,
started talking.
yeah.
So one of the things that I'm really working on, and this is a lifetime, this is a cosmic wound, is how to not attach emotion to words. And it's really so I can communicate better.
Hmm.
I'm a better communicator because I can, it's really, the biggest thing is how I hear someone say something. And one of the things when, I was raised with a house full of manipulators, and one of the ways people manipulate, well, not one of them, the way people manipulate is to get you emotional. So
Hmm.
they say things purposefully
Hmm.
to get a reaction out of you, and then they just move you where they want you, and they can get you. And it may not have worked the first time, but they'll keep going. You all know, you've all had manipulators in your life. You've all had, it, it happened. And have I done the same thing? Sure. Maybe not to that degree, but yeah,
I
100%
used
I have.
to
We
be
all have.
that person.
Yes. I didn't know you then, but yeah, we learn that. So my what I get to learn now is how to just hear without the emotion, without attaching anything to it, to see someone or to read the words and not assign anything to it, just the words.
Right.
Just take the words for the words. And that's how I will personally become a better communicator. I'm scared and excited all at the same time. I know it's going to be a lot of work. I know I can do it, but
You absolutely can and you will. When you were talking about reading the words and not assigning emotion to it,
mhm,
what I thought about was getting lost in a book.
Oh,
And you're
okay.
reading the book and it takes you on this journey.
Oh, now that's okay.
That's not what you're talking about, though.
No, no, not at all.
You're not talking about entertainment.
No.
You're talking about everyday communication and assigning emotion that doesn't belong
Yes.
in a statement. It just took me a
Yes.
second. I had to see, I had
Sure.
like
I'm
the
glad you did.
different
I'm sure other
ways.
people had that same thought.
Because I thought, wow, if you were to sit down and read a book and not have emotion
Oh, no.
in it, it
Yeah.
takes away the story. But it's a different purpose.
Yes.
So,
For me, I'm manipulating myself, right?
right.
Yes. And people try, whether it's, we're on YouTube and whatever, and so people try to, we have trolls. We don't have a lot of them, but they're out there. But just even in day-to-day life, you come across people that have their own agenda,
True.
and I will fall for that agenda. And I no longer want to do that. I want to be a
Hmm.
better communicator. And it doesn't always mean they have some nefarious thing going on.
Hmm.
It really doesn't. Sometimes people, like maybe it's someone who's just really hurt, they're really sad, and they're trying to get their needs met. And the only way they know how to do it is by saying, you know, this, that, and the other.
Hmm.
And for me not to lean into that and like
Hmm.
to not just assume I know what they want or to offer it up. That happens too. Someone will, oh, blah, 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 and I'll say, oh, well, can I help you with that? No. Did they ask you for your help? No, they
Right.
did not. So don't offer. Go by their words.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Words are not, whoo, yeah.
Huh. We do not feel through our ears or our eyes. That's so, I was
I
just
know.
mind blown. It's like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
You're
Yes.
right. And,
Yes.
and yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And how many times in conversation,
Mm-hmm.
real conversation, talking,
Mm-hmm.
do you, I know the answer for myself, it used to be all the time, change the inflection so someone would understand what you said the way you wanted them to and
Oh,
not the truth. You can still tell the truth, but the way the tone
sure.
you put behind
Yes.
it
Yes.
makes it come across a different way.
Yes. Trying to get a different reaction than they might already, that they might
Trying to
normally get.
manipulate the
Yes.
outcome.
Yes. And we all do it. And
Yep.
again, is it always nefarious? No. Sometimes we just have needs that we want met and we haven't learned yet how to actually ask
Mm,
for
mm,
what we want. We
mm.
don't we don't inherently know how to advocate for ourselves. That
We
is something
don't. I don't
that is
understand
something
that,
it's
but
something that's learned. It's learned. How to advocate for yourself is learned. And many of us don't know how to do that. Yes. And then some people know how, but they're really pushy about it. And that'll, oh, okay, there's a whole nother
that's a
situation.
whole nother podcast.
Yes, it is. So, yes. So, yeah, your ears do not feel, your eyes do not feel. So, for
Yeah,
those of you, I hope this is reaching
I
people
hope so.
who
And you
need
know
to.
what it makes me think about how I communicate.
Hmm.
It makes me want to. really be more purposeful in what I say and really say what I mean
Yes.
rather than saying something obscure and
Right.
hoping the other person assigns the right emotion to it. Well,
Yes.
the bullshit. And why don't I just say what I mean?
Yes.
I am reminded of a conversation you and I were having
Oh,
over text,
okay.
and I think I finally said, I don't know how to say what it is. And you came back with, what is it you really want to say?
Ah.
What is it you really want to say to me? And I just put, this is making me uncomfortable. That's what I wanted to say is I'm uncomfortable and I don't really know where to go. And by you finally just saying, what is it you're trying to say?
Yes.
It gave me permission to be honest.
Yes.
And
Mhm.
I don't know what was so difficult about that.
We all have wounding and programming, and we don't, and getting that to get changing our behavior can be very difficult, especially. So here's something that I want to say too is one of the reasons that like self-help books and that sort of thing don't always work is because I swear to you, the people that write those fucking books, or that's not wounding for them. When someone can just change their behavior in that area without an issue, and there are places in my life I can do that too, because I'm not wounded there. It's so easy because I'm not fucking wounded.
Right.
But when you're wounded in that area, you have trauma in that area, when your brain has literally been wired to avoid, to not understand, whatever it is, you can't just change. It's not that easy. It just isn't. And we all need help sometimes.
Yeah.
We all need help sometimes. And we can't just change it. How many times have every one of you listening now, how many times has someone said to you, would you just get over it? Well, you can't. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes it's like, oh shit. Ah, I'm so, wow, fuck. Man, that was yeah, that was old behavior. Yes, I can just get over that now. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I can.
Yeah.
But typically, when someone says that to you, or you feel that toward another person, because I certainly have, it's like, oh my God, just fucking get over it. It's not that easy. You're stuck in wounding. You're
Speaking
stuck.
of wounding,
Yes.
who else out there was triggered? I want
Oh,
to know.
oh, what did I say?
I have no idea,
Oh,
but a memory.
oh, do tell.
I was young
Mm-hmm.
and I was hurt and I was lashing out. This was quick.
Mm-hmm.
Lashing out. I was confrontational
Mm-hmm.
and I was shut down. I was being inappropriate,
Oof. Yes.
and that's as far as that's as far as it went. Um,
Yeah, you were triggered.
I have wounding around confrontation.
You do. You do. Which is crazy. I'm
Ow.
your best friend over that one. Because yes.
Um, yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Really, really crazy.
You were so you were triggered. You were trying to get a need met. You did not know how to get that need met. And you were in overreacting, right? Over
Yes.
emotional,
Yes.
over
Oversensitive.
oversensitive. That's the
Yes.
word I was looking
Yes.
for.
Yes.
Oversensitive.
Double water Pisces.
Yes. And yeah, you didn't know how to handle that situation. And there wasn't, unfortunately or fortunately, there wasn't someone an adult in the room that could stop and say, Mari-Lyn, I hear you. And how can I help you right now? How can we talk through this? How can we come to a conclusion? How can you get your needs met? There wasn't someone in the room to do that. Most of us don't have someone in the room when we're children. Most of us don't have anyone in the room that can do that. So, but yeah,
Which is pretty much by design.
100% it is. We are
It,
broken when we have children.
yeah.
That's why I apologize. Yes, you all know. I apologize to my kids all the time.
It's
I'm
just the
so
way
sorry. I
just the way
was
it works.
so broken. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. And it makes other people uncomfortable. And that's when you hear, just get over it. What the hell? Why are you? You're so, oh my God, you're so oversensitive. What? That's when you get those responses, right? Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And they don't always, I've said it before. Sometimes I mean it, even though it's a shitty thing to say to someone. And sometimes it's just because I'm so uncomfortable with you acting, not you personally,
Right.
whoever it is, acting that way, that I say that out of just, yeah, or I have said that. Now well, there are times though when I'm like, oh,
My
man.
husband with Build a Bridge.
Yes, yes,
He doesn't like confrontation either.
yeah. My whole life was confrontation as a child,
Wow.
as we know. I don't, and there's a
Woo.
part of me that doesn't like it either, but I can get into it real fast, get confrontational, because that's what I know. That's that emotional, that was always okay in my family. Anger and yelling was always acceptable. Yeah.
So interesting because I am always advocating for other people to confront a situation, but not in anger, just have a conversation.
Yeah.
Just so somewhere internally, I know that it's possible to really communicate
Hmm.
feelings, but there is such a
Yes.
misconnect. Wow.
Yes.
Yeah,
Hmm.
craziness.
And isn't that typical? We
Mm.
often get the most emotional, or we teach what's the hardest for us. Or yes. We sort of preach what comes the hardest for us.
Yes, I preach how to do that confrontation in a non-confrontational way because
Yes.
I don't know how to do it
Yes.
myself.
Yes. Those who can't do teach. I think that's probably where that saying came from.
Always hated that.
I did too. I still do. It's still,
And as a teacher,
yes,
it it triggers shame. It's like
sure.
it's so false. And yet on some areas it's very true. But I do know how to confront an issue in a non-confrontational way.
You certainly do.
But at one point in my life,
Hmm.
I had too much anger to be able to do it. I still knew how,
Sure.
just couldn't get beyond the ego piece and the
Yeah.
anger to do it. Ooh, man, I hope I am making sense because I feel like I am just so convoluted right
And I speak Mari-Lyn, so I get it. So I often wonder if people who are listening are like, what the fuck are these two ladies talking about?
now.
Like,
I
how
do,
does one understand the other? Because I'm not getting it here.
yeah.
But we
So
speak each other's language.
honestly, if this didn't make sense, please ask.
Yes.
Please
Yes.
ask your questions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know, trying to make sense when you have been like triggered like that.
Yeah.
Because there was a
Oh,
moment I stopped hearing you.
well, as we know, this is sort of a scientific thing, is when our emotions rise, our ability to think lowers. Whoop. That's why triggering is triggering. So
Right.
when someone's really emotional, it's like when my kids were small, if they were super emotional, you can't talk to them. There's no way to do that.
No.
There just isn't. And that's sort of a place that we go. But yeah, your emotions go up, your
Yep.
thought process just plummets, and you can't. Yes. Yes. And that's something that I thank you, Spirit. That's something that I need to remember as well. And that's another piece to that puzzle of my ears don't have feelings, or my ears can't feel or don't have emotion, whichever whatever verbiage makes sense to everyone in that situation.
Hmm.
Because that definitely happens to me. And that was like my whole childhood,
Yeah.
not being able to regulate. And that's another piece of the sort of the comic, karmic wound. I think that's what they call it, is a karmic wound. The Chiron, those of you who know astrology, is self regulation. And I've
Mhm.
gotten so much better. Even in the years that you and I have known each other, I've gotten so
Yes.
much better. But
Hmm.
that's still part of it. When someone is trying to, and it happens when someone is trying to be mean to me.
Mm.
And believe me, being a psychic, people try to be mean to you. They do.
Sure.
They find out you're a psychic or a healer, or you play with ghosts or whatever it is. They think it's bullshit, and more people than not, don't say anything. That's for sure.
Right.
But people will. Yeah.
People are people.
Woo, man, this was a
Ooh,
good.
wowee. Yeah.
Any more to say? Do you think?
Coherently? Probably not.
Maybe not. I have something to say before. Oh, yes, go
Okay.
ahead. You go ahead. This is off topic.
Say,
Off.
if you were triggered, about the same time I was,
Yes.
and you want to reach out, you can find us at TCS every.
Everydaypsychics.com. And there's a form there to fill out and send to us. Yes, a contact
Yes.
form.
Wow.
Yes.
Holy smokeroni.
I was going to say, because I'm looking out the window at my grandson's, he has a fairy garden out there. We don't call it a fairy garden though, because we have action figures in there instead. So it's
Mhm.
this, action figure garden thing. But and then off to one side, it's actually a big flower box that we put it in. But then off to one side, we're starting to put pumpkins and Halloween
Mm.
stuff, and we love Halloween. And this will be, so he's 3.5. So it's a good, like, and he goes to preschool. He already knows, he talks about Halloween all the time now, because I'm sure the kids tell
Ah,
him. But
nice.
very excited that it's Halloween.
Yeah.
And you and
Fun.
I both love Halloween, kind of for different reasons, but still, it's such a great holiday. And was speaking to my son today, the one that lives in Morocco with his wife, and they only know Halloween for what they see like on TV or whatever, like they've never experienced Halloween.
Sure.
And he is so excited to get her here to, yeah, it won't be this year, but hopefully next year.
Maybe next.
Holding thumbs that she'll be here.
Yes.
The two, and she'll do Christmas, by the way. Yes, she's Muslim, but the thought of getting gifts just gets her so, and she's like, "What? It's a holiday where I get gifts?" So funny.
Oh.
But Halloween is one of the big, that Halloween and Thanksgiving, because he loves to eat.
Mm.
That's like, the food. But those are the two that he really is looking forward to. Anyway, it's
Yeah.
it's October, y'all, and Halloween, and
Just
it's
around
so
the corner.
exciting. And do you have decorations in your, like anyone in your neighborhood have decorations yet?
I haven't noticed any, no.
They're going up around our neighborhood.
Ah.
Yeah, but so we live in this little area where kids get bussed in to go to trick or treat. They come from everywhere to come to our little neighborhood.
Mm.
So we have to get lots of candy and all of that. And I love last year, I think it was last year, wasn't it just pouring down rain? We didn't get that many last year. That was either last year or the year before. But the little bitties that come that, oh, they're so cute. And there's always one that just, you open the door and they come walking in the house. Like there's always that one kid that's so cute. Yes. Anyway,
Gosh.
Halloween, happy Halloween, everyone. It's not quite here yet, but yes. And I don't typically dress up or anything. It's, I just love all the kids that come and the
Mm.
trick or treating, that sort of thing. Yeah, and I always buy candy that I don't like, or I'd sit and eat it all, having my, being the addiction to sugar, you know.
Oh.
Anyway, all right. I'll stop yammering now. And maybe we'll do another podcast. I think it was it a couple years ago. We actually dressed up
I
for
think we did.
yeah, we might do that again.
We might.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
all right, everyone.
All right.
Thank you. This
This
was
was
great. And
this was
thank you for
good.
allowing me to sort of work out my shit here. And please let me know. I'd really, really appreciate it. I really would if you would leave your comments on how that resonated with you. Your hearing doesn't have emotions, or your
Ah,
hearing doesn't have feelings. Let
yeah.
me know. I'd really like some feedback on that, because it really was mind blowing to me,
Mm.
as
Yeah.
to Mari-Lyn as
That's to
well.
me. Yeah. That was brilliant.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant.
Thank you, Cowboy Fred.
Whew.
All right.
Okay. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.